Three sisters,
each with one brain cell.
And way too many opinions.
Join us and grab a cup of tea.
Or coffee. Because here, the tangents are strong.
And the topics are a little questionable.
Welcome to
the three brain cells. That's perfect. Ayo. Welcome back.
We've
40?
missed you.
Missed you. Yeah, hopefully you saw us at the fair if you were ever so lucky on the Saturday of August
30th.
Can you
30th.
imagine if we were so famous, people came up to us and were like, "Oh my gosh, I like your podcast." I'd be like, "Get away from me!" Just
Yeah,
kidding.
you would. And then
You
Jared,
would.
oh my gosh!
You listen? That's crazy! What's your favorite app? What do you want me to talk about next?
That would be.
Do you want a picture?
Can we take a picture together? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. Yes. Okay, so something we were talking about right before we hit play was gift giving.
Record. Recording, not playing. Playing implies it's already been recorded.
They're hitting play.
Also, don't mind me. I'm going to. That's all we get. Now I eat.
You're like cutting out there, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's going to eat during the episode, guys. Don't mind her.
Yeah, don't mind her. So, gift giving. More in the premise of when everyone is giving gifts to everyone else, so it's in like the same setting, right? So I'm not talking about like at birthdays and stuff like that, right?
Like holidays.
Like holidays and stuff, yes. So let's take Secret Santa, for example. We all set a budget, right? $50 each.
Oh,
Here's
that's what you're talking about?
That's more of the idea behind it, yes. Or like if everyone's giving gifts to everyone, but everyone sets a budget limit. Like if I'm gonna spend this much on someone else and you're gonna spend this much, like we could have just bought our own gifts at this point, you know? So to me, in my opinion, that kind of gift giving, it's pointless. It's useless. It's like don't do it then. Like just everyone buy what you want then, and let's just enjoy each other's company. Like there's no point in buying gifts at that point.
I think I don't disagree. I don't really care for Secret Santa and like all that kind of stuff. But I think that it's less of like a gift thing and more of a social thing. I think that's what I think. And like if you're doing it, it should be like a low price tag. Like nothing above 20, because most people are going to get socks and stuff like that. Like my only the other thing I don't like about it is like when you set a range like 10 to 20 and then you pay 20 for a gift and you get a $10 item back, and it's just like,
yeah. See, and that's my point. That's when you're just like, no one should have bought gifts for anybody. We all should just take the money we were going to put into this and use it on ourselves. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I said I have two reasons, but I truly only have one, and then I have a counter argument to this to a certain degree. Girl math.
Yeah. Oh.
If you're paying for somebody else, it doesn't count as money. Therefore, you're truly just getting something.
This is
really, you know?
Yes.
So like that's why I'm determined that a girl is the one who came up with the whole Secret Santa and something like that.
Yeah.
Because that's like one of the main reasons like you're okay with getting gifts for people, spending a lot of money on other people. So it's like it's not being used for me, therefore it's not truly like coming out of my paycheck kind of thing. Like it's not
fair enough. Like you don't feel as guilty about spending the money.
Exactly.
Yes. Okay.
And I feel like you're also more willing to like buy things like that for other people, whereas like you may not be willing to buy whatever it is you put on your gift list for yourself.
That's true.
not true.
Because it's usually something that you want, not need, or
Gotcha. Fair enough. The counter argument is like you could say the same thing for birthdays then. If everybody's gonna at some point give somebody a birthday gift, you might as well just not do birthday gifts.
Right. Yeah.
But I think it's like a way to show your appreciation towards somebody and make them feel special and that they're seen or whatever. So I think that's why gift giving is such a thing. But also, gift giving is under the. I think the fact that gift giving only happens for birthdays or special occasions is probably part of the issue. Whereas gift giving is supposed to happen whenever you feel out of your heart and kindness, oh, I want to give this person this thing that I know they've wanted.
Yeah.
Like it should just be a sporadic, spur of the moment kind of thing, rather than on this day, you shall receive the gifts you've been wanting for a year.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Because then at least that way it feels like, oh, they're just doing this out of the kindness of their heart, not expecting anything in return. Which then in return makes you feel like, oh, I want to do something for that person. And it doesn't necessarily have to be gift, because then I feel like this goes back to kind of like love languages. Like it doesn't necessarily have to be gift giving that you give back. It can be an act of service or something like that. Like,
so you're trying to tell me I could have gotten you to cook for me all these years if I was just like giving you gifts just randomly?
I honestly think you could get Sully to cook for you most of the time because he enjoys it.
Great. I'm gonna get you a gift on Sunday so that you can prep my meals for the next week.
that's
Your
wild.
gift could be just paying for the food. I bet she would definitely cook for you.
Yeah, she'd have that, but I still have to like pay for her labor.
Nah,
I don't
not
think
necessarily, as long as I have the time.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I was about to make the comment. Like, no, then that's slavery. But like, okay, have you guys seen the video?
Can we back up? What in the world is slavery?
I was just gonna joke about it.
About what though?
When
What?
she
If
said,
she doesn't pay me for my labor,
yeah, like
then
if I don't pay her for her labor,
Oh, okay.
slave labor.
I thought we were giving up.
Right. So now going back to what I was gonna say, has anyone seen the video of this person? Like, I don't know if they're on like a show or something, but anyhow, it's this person who pretty much says like almost it's a white person, tries to justify slavery in a sense by saying only 2% of white people own slaves.
I've not seen this video, no. Is that what you're asking? Have we seen the video?
Yeah.
I haven't seen the video.
Well, yeah. Okay. So I haven't seen like the whole thing, but I saw like that clip it. And I mean, it kind of just pissed me off. I'm like, and like everyone perpetuated the system.
Yeah. It's like if only 2% own them, why couldn't you have stopped the 2%?
Exactly. Why couldn't the 98% have like
I feel like it wouldn't have really been like a civil war if it was only 2%.
only 2%?
And like, how was this 2%
Exactly.
calculated? Like, whose name was on the document? Because, okay,
Right.
maybe the male head of the house physically, like, legally owned a slave, but then there's the family and everything who still is involved in it. Like, how is that 2% calculated? I guess.
And like what 2%? Like of all white people across the entire globe?
Right. That's so true.
No, that's a great point. Okay, here, let me look up the video.
And I don't think it has to do with numbers either. I mean, like, there were white slaves as well.
Yeah.
But I think it's the fact that white
and then they wouldn't own slaves, so would they be counted in this? in this
Yeah, I guess like how would because I think it comes down to the fact that it was white people who owned the slaves. It doesn't matter about numbers.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a comparison.
Oh, that's who it was. Jillian Michaels. You remember Biggest Loser?
Oh, okay. I was gonna say her name sounds familiar. Okay.
Yeah, she was the female trainer on that. She was the one who went on.
Only less than 2% of white Americans own slaves.
But it was a system. Jillian Michaels really thought this was going to be her mic drop moment.
I guess this was just the little clip, but then someone just like goes on a rant about it. But yeah, she just mentions like, did you know only 2% of white? Like, how does this come up? Like, I know she wasn't on there to talk about that. Anyhow.
And also, like, why is that something you know?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
It's like you're
Yeah.
trying to come up with a defense for it. Yeah.
Right? I know. Okay, and then to like totally like brain cell this like the beginning of this podcast or the beginning of this episode. Okay, so there's this like docu-series, I guess you could call it, on Netflix. And for the life of me, I don't remember what it's called. But it's about The Biggest Loser.
Oh, yeah, it just came out. I
Yeah,
haven't watched it yet. Don't give spoilers, please.
I won't give spoilers, but so good. And like so crazy to like watch it and like think about the fact that like we watched this show growing up.
Yeah.
And we were like invested. Oh my gosh. But then like the stories behind these people are like insane. And like there's just like things that happen to people that you don't see, you know, because it's like behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh my God. Like, and the show was still able to go on kind of thing. And like went on for like how many like seasons, like 12 or something like that, 14.
Yeah.
Like crazy.
I don't think it's that crazy, to be honest. There's so
No,
many.
it's right. It's America.
Yeah.
But like the other thing was that like, and I didn't know this, I guess it got spun off into other countries too.
Oh, it doesn't surprise me. I didn't know that, but it doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. But yeah, so
Gosh, that was a big yawn.
like same.
Remember we had the Biggest Loser Wii game?
Mm-hmm.
That was just
Yeah. Yes, because they bring up like the merchandise that like The Biggest Loser became like a brand, you know, and like it like got put onto so many things that sold so many things, and I'm like, oh, we bought into that. Yeah, we bought into that.
Yo, sure did.
But I mean, I guess like so did like all of America, you know. So yeah. So I mean, but then again, like okay, so like you watch like that kind of thing, and like pretty much like the premise behind it, right, is how grotesque, you know, marketing of a television show can be. That you are, in a sense, as the seasons went on, making fun of fat people, larger, heavyweight, overweight people, right? Like to the point that like they do all these like weird challenges and stunts and stuff like that, where you're like, this isn't safe for people who are this large or like don't have the athletic abilities to be able to perform this kind of stuff, you know, and stuff like that. So anyhow, but like it just kind of like spins off into the like, well, I mean, you have that, but then do you think that like opened the gateway to like the My 600-Pound Life and like 1,000-Pound Sisters and like all these other shows that like have now evolved from that, like that people watch, just like 1,000-Pound Sisters, like that was a whole journey, and even 600-Pound Life, that's like a whole journey of like people trying to lose weight, right? And like the like real and actual struggles. So it's not as much dramatized as like The Biggest Loser. And I yes, I do say that, knowing from watching the docuseries how dramatized The Biggest Loser was.
I'm sure though, if you watch the behind the scenes of all these reality shows, you would probably
No doubt. And I'm not even really talking about like 1,000-Pound Sisters, because no doubt that was more just drama based, but I'm more talking about like the 600-Pound Life ones. Like I feel like they show so many raw moments of these people's lives. But yeah, anyhow, so it's just like how much of this is like, it's just kind of sad that like it's on TV. You know, I mean, it does help enlighten people to like certain aspects of people's lives, and you know, but yeah. Sorry, because it's quiet.
I don't
have much to add on to any of that.
I feel like it's worse to be on My Strange Addiction.
I think for your public image, 100%, I would rather have been on Biggest Loser than My Strange Addiction.
My Strange Addiction.
Because the fact that I can still remember some of those things
is crazy. Is beyond me. The fact that like these people are willing to come forward and tell the world
I sniffed baby diapers, used baby diapers.
Right. I eat my husband's ashes. Like,
Oh yeah, that one was like,
Oh my god.
bro. I still remember the origin story for that.
yes.
His urn just tipped over one day when I was cleaning or something like that, and then his ashes were on the floor, and I couldn't just throw them away.
Yeah, vacuum them up.
Yeah.
So I
Wild.
ate them, and I liked it.
Yeah.
That almost feels like cannibalism, in a sense.
It is. It really is.
Yeah, it's like charred to a barbecue.
Huh?
He's like charred to a barbecue. Okay, but here's my other thing.
Okay,
Okay,
but it's still there's
no, yeah,
that's still human. That's
no,
human
true.
DNA.
That's true.
That's
That's
still
true.
human.
That's true. Okay, now also thinking back onto this. Okay, another spin-off. Off this little topic. Okay, so I don't know if you guys ever watched the show that I recommend, more specifically you, Tegan, because I know you have the streaming platform. But it was about like the cremation family it was like this family that ran a funeral home in California. And the son took over the cremation business. And so pretty much today's standards, cremations are you are only allowed to cremate the one body at a time, right? Unless it's otherwise noted that it's like, things can get cremated together. Well, pretty much this one guy would stuff bodies in a crematorium to the point there was no empty space. Like they would like fling limbs places and like shove them. And so packed, jam packed to try and pretty much turn over as much profit as they could. Because a cremation takes so long and you have to wait for it to cool down before you can put another body in. So they just jam pack it with as many bodies as they could get. And I think they said they could get like 15 to 20 bodies in there at once if they like maneuvered body parts just right. And so when it gets cremated, no one knows whose ashes are whose or anything like that. And all the ashes would just go in these big barrels and they would just scoop them out. And like they knew the weights that should be in each box, depending on how large the person was or how young the person was and stuff like that. And so it just makes you think, like, what if that woman used that cremation service back when they were doing that? She wasn't actually eating her husband's ashes.
Honestly, does that change anything?
No.
People eating human ashes.
No.
Maybe the diversity would have been better for her anyway. That's insane.
Anyhow, but okay, so no, and I'll have to figure out what it was called. But I still highly I think it was called like The Mortician or something. But I still highly recommend this show because I only gave you a sliver of all the crazy stuff that this family did. So I'm gonna leave it at that. But yeah. Yeah.
It's incredible.
It's yes. Like I honestly wish they'd make a movie off this family.
Isn't that what kind of the TV show is? Just a long
It's a
movie?
docu-series, so it's just like interviews and like pictures of places and stuff like that. But like
You want a full reality?
You want a fiction movie, got you.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Wow.
Yeah.
How did we get here? What were we even talking
My
about?
Strange
welcome.
Addiction.
No.
But before that, we were talking about other stuff.
The Biggest Loser.
Gift giving.
Gift
Gift-
giving.
Gift giving.
How did that happen?
My fault. You're welcome. 3 brain cells.
What was I gonna say? Oh, but back to gift giving. I think maybe you don't like gift giving, Judgment, because it's not one of your love languages, like Sully was saying.
Yeah, hospitality is more of my love language when taking the tests.
I don't think I would have guessed that for you.
No?
Makes sense to me.
But just being nice.
Like taking care of them?
Yeah, like taking care of people. Like,
No, I would have guessed words of affirmation probably.
really? I would not have guessed that.
No.
Why? Stokes
Clearly, you need to move back to Minnesota so we can hang out more.
stokes your ego.
No, that's not.
Oh, I guess I was thinking things that like she does for other people.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, that's not what you were thinking,
For
Keegan?
her.
no.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
Sorry,
No,
I guess
no,
I was thinking maybe like
Oh.
I
For
don't know.
for her receiving,
I don't
I think she
know.
likes to upplay how much she likes words of affirmation.
Yeah, I do. Because I like
okay, then what
leaning
is it?
into my stereotype that I like my ego stroked.
But you like
but-
receiving gifts. But it's not
Yeah, but it's also like
not
I
physical
don't.
touch. I know that.
I know that.
I think she enjoys receiving acts of service.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you mean by hospitality. Is acts of service.
Well, I mean that's not what we
Well,
were
those
originally
are
talking
different
about,
in my opinion.
but yeah.
How are they different?
Well, because like hospitality is like I guess like taking care of people or like I don't want to say like waiting on them, but like to that extent, right? Like making sure like they have what they need or like, stuff like that. Whereas like I feel like acts of service is like, oh my gosh, let me get the door for you. Or like,
But I
you
would
know.
say those are acts of service.
But
But they are two different things.
I didn't
They're
even
two
know
different
hospitality
categories.
was considered a love language.
It is. Because I always rank highest on that one.
Interesting. I'm gonna look them up because I don't even remember what they are.
Because I feel like acts of service is more like going out of your way to make sure somebody has
What they need, yeah.
something they
Or
want.
something,
I feel like it's something they want. Whereas
That's
like
true.
hospitality is either you already have that thing or you're doing
Mhm.
something they need.
That's a good point. Yeah.
So it's not part of the traditional 5, but maybe it's. The traditional 5 is words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, and physical touch.
I'd say quality time would be more of my thing. Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's what you like to do or like to get?
Like to get is more quality time rather than like. But yeah. You guys want to hear a funny story from work today?
Sure.
So when we're checking patients in for the lab, we have to ask for like their name and their date of birth, right? So we can look them up. And this one older lady comes in, and this girl's checking her in, and she asks, she's like, "Can I get your name and date of birth?" And the lady's like, "Yeah, it's Diane. Last name spelled just like the capital of Alabama." And this girl looks at her and she's like, "So what's your last name?" And this old lady goes, she's like, "It's spelled just like the capital of Alabama." And then like the girl at the front desk is like, "Yeah, what is that?" And I'm over there dying. So I'm like, why won't this lady just give her last name, And she's like, "You don't know what the capital of Alabama is?"
But she does to all the younger people.
I know. And this one girl goes, she goes, "I mean, no." And then like the old lady goes, she goes, "Well, didn't you learn it in school?"
Yeah, like 12 years ago.
Seriously.
I know. And like and that's what the girl says. She's like, "I don't know. And like if I did, I clearly forgot." And she's like, "Well, that's just insane. What they're teaching young people these days. That's just outrageous. People should know these things." I'm like, when the heck, other than this situation or any trivia, does knowing the capital of Alabama when you don't even visit there
She only knows it's because it's her last name. So you can pull out your butthole. What's the capital of Oklahoma or something? Because there's no way she's gonna know that.
That one's not difficult.
It's Oklahoma City, isn't it?
Yep.
But still,
Maybe
we
something
get
more
what
like
you
Alaska.
mean. We get what you mean.
Sure.
Yeah,
Alaska.
we get what you mean. So anyhow, then she like goes on this rant and about like how young people aren't getting like the education they need, and the people like that this girl should know what the capital of Alabama is, and then this girl just goes, I've never gone to Alabama. There's no point for me to know what it is, and and then finally, so the girl's like, can you just tell me your last name? And the woman's like, it's Montgomery. And so I'm sitting over here with some people that are training, and I'm like, wow, I'm surprised she like didn't tell her date of birth was like when potatoes were like first like discovered or whatever. Like, you don't know when that was?
That's insane. Bro, you dating this woman? You said she's a couple years old.
Yeah, you act that rude. You better be from that time.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah. So you know,
Fascinating.
I know. And then it was funny because she's the girl turns around. She's like, "Do you know what the capital of Alabama is?" I'm like, "Shoot, now I do." And then I go to someone else and I'm like, "Do you know what the capital of Alabama is? This is something you should know." And they're like, "No, but I'm pretty sure it starts with a B." And I'm like, "Oh, are you?" And they're like, "Yeah, like 100% sure." I'm like, "You're 100% wrong." Oh my gosh. So now everyone now knows what the capital of Alabama is for at least the next week.
Yeah.
I'll forget it next.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, Deacon's frozen. Not anymore. You were.
Like I looked at it.
Yeah. Oh, but Sully, did you? Oh no, you did give your
Counter argument?
yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. Oh.
Guys, I'm a little torn over not seeing Demon Slayer in theaters. Speaking of which, if anybody has the money or the time, Demon Slayer Infinity Castle, the movie, comes out this Thursday night. Shoot, you're not going to see this till Saturday. Either way, it's out now. So you can go watch it. Please, for the life of all of us, you're watching it in a movie theater, which means your 100% attention is going to be on that screen. Watch it subbed. Okay? There's no reason to watch it dubbed. Unless you are blind or dyslexic. Okay? So, those people have a pass. Everybody else with working eye or eyes, an ear or ears, please watch it subbed.
See, I was expecting you to just say, no, they don't even have an excuse because you can get like the little translator things.
For being blind? Oh yeah, I guess.
Yeah, you can get it in like your ear. You can get like little headphones.
Oh,
or
that's
something
so
like
true. Yeah, like it describes like the scene and what's happening and stuff. That's so true.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
No, this is not meant to be offensive at all, okay? And I recognize that by me saying that. It can become offensive. But like, if you're blind, does it not feel like maybe like a waste of money
waste of money to go.
to see a
Go to a
movie?
movie. Okay, I mean,
Maybe if you're going
definitely
with
the
people.
no offense was needed prior to that statement. But that's what I was gonna say. Like, if you're going with like a group of people, like it feels wrong to be like, you can wait out here.
Well, no, maybe it's just.
or like wait at home.
But you could also still hear is my thing, I guess.
Yeah,
So
like they have like
you
the
still
closed
get that like
captioning.
surround sound kind of feeling.
Right, but you're
Yeah.
getting the description of the movie at the same time that audio is happening.
Yeah, this
Is
is
that
true.
overwhelming?
No, you're not though, because you have your own headset in, right? So you're only hearing what's in the headset, and what they do is they describe the scene that's going on, and then and they play the dialogue. So like when there's a dialogue, like
No,
stop or like
she's saying like even when they are describing the scene, there may be other sounds happening, like
I get
background noises, things like
Okay.
that.
yeah,
And like
yeah,
an action movie, if you think about something like that, where it's like a loud boom or like
yeah.
gunshots going off, things like that, where it's like
The
wouldn't
loud
that
boom
end up
happens in
being
the theater, and
overwhelming?
then all of a sudden the mic goes, and then there was an explosion happening in the distance.
How exciting is that actually? Like there's a fight scene going on and it's like he punched her and then
Yeah.
she kicked him in the face.
John
and,
did a karate kick towards the left foot, and then like yeah.
Yeah.
and now there's blood squirting out of his eyeball. I don't know. Like
Or like I wonder if it's different depending on when you lost your vision. Like if you were born without sight, maybe it's not something you care to go to because
right.
Yeah.
You
you
haven't
may be able to
experienced it
picture it
before.
more.
True. And you haven't experienced it before, so it's not like
Yeah. Something you miss. It's not something.
Missed, right.
Yeah.
yeah,
Whereas
versus-
either had your sight for longer or have been to the movie theater and then lose your sight, something like that, like then maybe it's more worth it because you can at least like genuinely picture what's happening. I don't know. I wouldn't know. I'm not blind.
because I can just imagine that like listening to an audiobook would probably be more
Enriching.
like yeah, because I feel like that's made to describe those things well
Yeah.
enough for you to envision
Imagine, right.
versus
Yeah.
like movies are visual like you're so but I mean yeah, good point. Like maybe if you're blind later on in life you might be more excited to do that than if or maybe
Yeah.
not because you've experienced a movie and now this is nothing like a movie.
True.
Yeah. Or maybe for like, just like the visually impaired where maybe things are like blurry or like, they can only see like that much out of each eye or something. It's like the description helps clarify what you're seeing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the blobs.
Don't knock someone's blobs.
No, literally.
Like Jasmine, you're a movie enthusiast. So if you became blind, would you go through that?
I would be so sad. Like I've thought about this and I think I'd rather be deaf than blind. Like I'm okay. I feel like I'm caught between a rock and a hard place, right? With this topic. So we're just gonna preface, I'm not trying to negate
Would
anyone's
you
life
rather be?
experience. Yeah, I'm not trying to comment on anyone's life experiences. As you can see, I am visually semi impaired. Is that allowed? Can I say that? That feels wrong. Okay, that feels like I'm
Does
walking
feel
a
wrong.
tightrope and I'm slipping here. So,
you
I
can't.
need help to see certain things. As someone who, when they don't have their glasses on, feels like I still I can't hear people. I can't. But I just,
Where are we going?
I feel like
Can we just get to the point? I feel like it's getting
point,
worse trying to walk
There's so
around
much
it.
more to see than there is to hear. That's my point. That's my point. I feel like for me, navigating the world, I could do it better as a deaf person rather than a blind person.
Okay, I would agree with that, especially because a lot of gestures that people make are with hands or with like nodding with this way and that way, things like that, where there's a lot of body language involved in language in general, so that when you are blind you can't pick up on those cues. And so overall it would make it more difficult, especially to understand the way someone's feeling in general.
Right.
Like, you
Yep.
can't tell if someone's upset or angry or
Right.
sad or something like that. Like, it would be harder to distinguish emotions, especially with people who are so monotone these days. It's like, have
True.
you no life? Have you no life in you, brother?
I was gonna say, I don't think that one has more than another. I think my reason for would want to be deaf over blind, if I had to choose, is that there's a compensatory way of communicating through sign language. Whereas like being blind, someone can describe something to you, but that you're never gonna be able to visualize or see again. So like
Yeah.
at least if you're deaf, you can still communicate with people. I mean, as long as people learn the language.
Yeah.
Right?
And then I could actually be like, I can't hear you. Sorry. Bad joke. I'm sorry. That was a bad joke. For anyone who is blind, who does listen to our podcast, I took my glasses off and said that. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be accommodating.
I want to say stop while you're ahead, but you're already behind. So, like,
Just did. Oh, I can't sing that. But you know the song from Princess and the Frog, Dig a Little Deeper. That's what's happening right now.
Yeah,
That's my background mantra playing at the moment. Yeah. But
yeah,
I think either way, one would learn to accommodate either way.
yeah,
yes.
yeah,
You would learn to, you mean you'd have to. You have no other choice.
yeah.
You would
I'd
learn to.
probably just be a
Yeah.
shut-in.
Huh?
I said I'd
Shut
probably
in.
just be a shut-in. Yeah.
Wow.
That was all. I mean, you'd have another excuse to get another dog, though, like a guide dog.
I'm not even gonna comment on that.
Okay, fine. I'll just keep playing my song in the background.
Yep. Yeah. You said loud, real loud.
Mute me! Someone should have muted me.
We can't.
Actually, I think I can mute.
Oh, LOL. Like, you could just get your dog trained to be a service dog. You don't. It costs money. Unmute her.
It was so peaceful for a second.
What were you gonna say? What were you gonna say?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah, you can't. They like get trained from when they're young.
To be a guide dog, yeah, I think that's something they could train.
No,
I
don't
think
think
other
it
things
is.
that people who, or not people,
To sense
dogs
for
who
like conditions and stuff like that.
yeah,
Like
like seizures and glucose levels.
diabetes, yeah.
Like, I think they have to get trained younger because otherwise that kind of,
Their like sensory olfactory nerves like need to heighten for
yeah,
those smells.
probably.
Yeah.
Whereas like guide dog, they just need to learn to guide.
I know
That's
that.
so much though
I
that they
know that-
I'm not saying
actually
it wouldn't be
Okay,
allowed.
I was saying it more so just so you can bring your dog wherever you want, not to have a guide dog because you don't need one.
Currently. Oh my god, you think I could pass for getting a guide dog with these glasses?
Oh my god.
Yes, with your
Mute me! No kidding! Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. No.
So I thought you were gonna say it's too expensive. But I was like, it costs
That
like the
would
same
be.
amount to buy a service dog.
Yeah, that's the thing.
They are not cheap either because, to your point, they get trained from a very young age and for a long time, and it's a very selective process.
You know what the type of dog I'd want are the ones that fail like the police dog training academy because they're like too
Fail?
nice or something. Yeah, like
They
dogs
fail,
can
yeah.
fail.
Yeah, I was wondering why you'd want one that failed, but then you elaborated on that they're too nice. What if that's not the reason they failed, Joshua?
Well, what other reason would there be? That they can't listen to commands? Maybe.
Maybe they're too aggressive.
I don't think that's usually one of them, though.
No, they just send those dogs to the
I
south.
think
Sorry, I don't know what's happening. It's like the filter isn't there. The brain
the title
and the
of this
mouth.
episode needs to be titled Jasmine's Unhinged. Rightfully so.
Oh my goodness.
But no, I think they mainly fail because they can't listen to commands, or they can't stay on task well enough. Like they can do the tasks,
Like
but they don't
ADHD.
stay on. Yeah. Or they're like too afraid. That's also a thing.
Too aggressive, right?
I think that's really rare, just because they're so socialized. Because they're a service dog, they're with all the other dogs all the time. They're going out and about and all that. But another reason is just because, like,
wait, we're talking about
get,
service dogs.
Yeah,
we're talking about like the police academy dogs.
Yeah, I'm talking about police dogs.
Well, I've got no clue about them. I don't care. I've not learned much
she's
about
not
that.
talking about that. Okay, I'm glad we're all on the same page today.
Service dogs, yeah. But they can also like get sent back to be just normal dogs. Like if no, I forgot.
Yeah.
If
they can be sent back for what? What are they being sent back for?
How many ifs are we at?
No, wait.
They don't do commands. Oh, if they're really easily scared or frightened. With like loud noises or lots of people.
That's anxiety. That is
because they go through lots of different little practice sessions, which is really cute. But like, for example, like if you were to bring them to the fair, like the Minnesota State Fair, and if they weren't to do well in a surrounding like that, they can't pass as a service dog.
Yeah, so maybe their dogs crazy service dogs,
or they just give them to shut-ins. Okay, sorry guys, I'm sorry. That one wasn't too bad though. That one wasn't too bad.
The fact that you have to clarify
that wasn't too bad.
Severity of
Maybe it should be called Jasmine's off her rocker. Maybe that'll be the title.
Granny off her rocker.
Oh yeah. Left my cane at work. That's how crazy I'm feeling today.
Somebody actually did that at my work. They left their cane. I mean, they didn't work there, but like a customer left their cane.
I believe it.
And didn't come back for
days.
And I just think like
canes that people never come back for.
See, I just don't get it. Like how you walk away and you're like,
I'm missing my
the
third
Lord
leg.
Jesus, the Lord, it's the Lord.
It's literally attached to your body at that point.
Lord,
and if you can walk without it, clearly you don't really need it.
We might want to watch our take on that one.
That's true. Let's actually walk that one back. You do need it. Maybe you just don't need it all the time, or you were just feeling extra good that day that you
walk that one back.
Here's my thing. It's like a phone at that point. Like you're bringing it everywhere. Check your pockets. Where's my cane, my phone, my keys?
Jasmine. There's some people with chronic illnesses who they kind of fluctuate between their ability levels, and sometimes they use a wheelchair, sometimes they can walk around, and sometimes they have to use a cane, and it can fluctuate throughout the day and everything. So
that's true. The people I typically encounter are just old people who are always using a cane every day. And at that point, I mean, same with old people and their hearing aids. That I don't get. How do you forget to put your hearing aids in the morning? Like, did you not want to hear?
You never leave the house without putting your glasses on your face?
Okay, once. I only realized once I hit the road.
Exactly.
I see the signs.
Especially if you're older and you kind of either live at home or just with your significant other or something.
I guess.
Maybe you enjoy spending your day kind of peacefully in the silence.
I guess.
And, maybe not having to hear your significant other yelling at you or something,
I was going to make that joke. But I didn't know if we were walking another tightrope with me saying. I'm about to say, yeah, all the men be wanting to do that, so they don't got to hear their wife yelling at them.
That's funny. I know.
Oh my gosh.
You always know when they forget their hearing aid because they're always saying what a whole bunch of times, and you got to repeat yourself, and then you got to talk louder and louder and louder, and then they're finally like, "Sorry, I forgot my hearing aid." And we're like,
Like you
"I
can
know."
say the same thing. Like, have you ever forgotten to put a tampon in on your period?
I've forgotten to bring a tampon with me, but not
Or
to put one
Maybe take
in.
one out after like a whole day, but like
A whole
not
day.
like a whole day, but
That
like,
I have never done.
no,
I have.
put them in.
Really?
Yeah, no.
Athena, come here.
Okay.
I don't think I ever really forget that I'm bleeding out my JJ, but
Yeah.
I forget that I'm gonna need
Especially,
to
like-
replace.
Especially because like if you're replacing it, you're on the toilet and like you're wiping and you're like, oh yeah, blood, and then not cleaning
Yeah.
up and being like,
But what if it's
I
like
forgot.
towards the end of your period and it's like a lot later? You never?
I mean, but everyone's a little different towards the end of their period. Like some people just kind of like stop, or like some people have a little bit of spotting here and there, or like I don't know. Like for me, like when it stops, it stops.
Really? That happens to people?
Yeah.
Whoa,
Like
mine.
when it stops, it stops. I mean, I will say like a day or two later, I might have like a little spotting, but like
Mine.
nothing tampon worthy.
Mine stop. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mine stops like four days in.
Thank you. You're frozen. And it's like,
Did you not hear me?
No, we
yeah, we
hear
heard you.
you.
Oh.
We hear you every time. You
Frozen.
just freeze, and so it's funny
You just breathe.
because you're still talking, but your mouth is just like.
Stuck where it was.
Anyways, mine stops like 4.5 days in, and then like half a day to a day later, I don't know if I'd call it spotting. I'd call it light bleeding for like half a day or a day, and then it's done.
Wow. That's how you know I don't have endometriosis.
I don't know if I have endometriosis either.
Don't you have your doctor's appointment or something like that?
I had it yesterday. Oh, nice.
Oh,
We don't have to talk
what
about how that
happened?
went on here. Oh, okay. We're still recording. We're still hitting play. Unless you care to share with the class. I don't. Anyhow. It says it was funny at work today. So it's like I'm training these two people. And for the position that they get hired in, right? They have to like be certified in phlebotomy.
Oh, really? A phlebotomist should be certified in phlebotomy?
They're technically not a phlebotomist.
Oh.
They're a lab assistant.
Mm.
Anyhow. One of them goes, she's like, can you imagine like getting poked by someone not certified? I looked over at them, I'm like, I'm not.
You're not? How?
No. Because when I got hired for a 4-year degree position.
Yeah, but like
But shouldn't you still?
you were a phlebotomist at BioLife.
Yeah, but I never took like an actual phlebotomy course. It was just on the job training.
Same diff.
Yeah, it really doesn't bother me.
Yeah, but
It's
I'm
like
just saying, like,
practicality, you know?
because they all have to go through phlebotomy courses. And
Like,
it's like,
there's just
It's like the difference between like training on the job versus getting your like desk training and then going and practicing it.
I know.
You might
There's
as well
some
do it on the
jobs where
job
I much
sometimes.
would not want an on-the-job trained person.
Right.
Yeah, like I wouldn't want my
or a doctor, maybe.
yeah.
Examples, but I think most other things, it's like
It's fine.
be trained
Yeah.
on the job.
Lawyer and doctor, I think that's about all I've got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what else I'd be upset if you're being trained on the job with.
Flying. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what?
I would agree with
Boat
You know,
drivers.
yeah.
What do you call a boat driver?
the
A bus
captain?
driver?
Oh, real captain. Thank you.
A bus, a boat, a butt. Wait,
What do you call a what driver?
boat. She said a boat driver.
Oh, like a sailor or captain. A captain.
Yeah.
Captain, my captain. Yeah.
I wouldn't want my captain being trained on the job. Captain.
You know, now that I think
pilot,
of it,
doctor,
bus as well.
lawyer.
Semi trucks, maybe.
Yeah.
That one I feel like you kind of have to.
Well, they get their license for it. They have to be able to.
That's true. They do have to have a certain license, like the commercial.
Yeah.
You can go through a fake training.
Yeah, that's true.
Good.
No, yeah.
And bus
I hear
drivers
ya.
kind of do get trained on the job. I mean, not with
They
kids
do.
in the bus, but they do like.
Right.
Okay, fine. Bus driving is a little less. Semi trucks, though, I think that one would be.
That one's
Yeah. No, for sure.
But other than that, I can't.
Yeah.
I think there's maybe some things that I would prefer not to have on training
Coaches.
job. Like, how else do you learn to coach?
Just say coaches.
How in the
jobs.
world do you learn to coach?
That's what
Without
I'm saying. I don't
coaching.
want a coach that was trained on the job.
How else do you learn how to coach?
Oh, I get what you mean. No, I just mean like you get hired and like they train you to be a coach. Like half of it's instinctual things, you know. Anyhow, whatever, doesn't matter.
I was gonna say like I would. This matters a lot less, but I would prefer not to have an on-the-job trained like hairdresser or eyebrow waxer or something, you know.
True.
But I mean,
Eyebrow waxer a little less so. I feel like.
yeah, because I don't even wax my eyebrows, as you can tell.
Hairdresser a lot more so.
Yeah, the hairdresser I would be more like,
Yeah.
can you get me somebody who'd been doing this for a while? But I mean, that is the only way they really can learn, because like,
Right.
Or like an on-the-job trained professor. I don't think I'd want that.
Def's not.
oh yeah, like a fresh new professor.
Wait, no. An on-the-job
We're not
trained
talking.
professor.
We're not
Like,
talking
you
about
haven't
like
gotten-
you go
yeah.
to school and then you get the job. We're
Yeah.
talking like you don't know
Anything.
anything. And you
You're getting
step
trained
in
on the
and
Yeah,
you're getting
no,
trained
thank
on
you.
the job.
Yeah, no, thank
Yeah.
you. No, thank you.
Because the way that teaching works is you got to be like a grad student and then you teach a class, and that's like supposed to be watched over by a professor and give
Right.
feedback and whatever and whatnot.
Well, in that case,
And-
I don't want an on-the-job trained like sushi maker, because my raw fish it needs to be perfect.
Yeah, but the fish actually comes from the fish people to
Okay.
grade the fish and
And
make
They
sure.
just have to store it
Grader.
properly.
I don't want an on-the-job trained sashimi fish grader.
That's why you can like go to the store and buy sushi grade fish and make sashimi on your own.
That sounds like skills I don't have, Soleil.
You just cut the fish. You literally just cut the fish.
Yeah.
They've
That-
done all the work for you.
Touch raw meat.
Deboned and everything.
I do not want to touch raw meat.
You touch raw meat all the time. Wait a minute, that sound.
No, I don't. When I make
I'm
chicken,
sorry. Now who wants to walk something back? Sorry.
No, I don't. It's just I heard it and I'm like, wait.
He
That
said,
sounds
no, I
wrong.
don't. I don't. When I make chicken or turkey and stuff, I don't touch it. I use tongs and stuff like that.
Good.
You're dramatic.
I have.
That's gross.
I feel
You
like
ain't
I'm
never made no meatballs.
hated. I would use gloves. I'm not gonna lie.
Jasmine used to love that stuff. She used to love.
I know you love sticking your
Yeah.
grimy little hands in our meatballs.
Yeah, no, I don't mind that. But like, it's like, and the juices get on the counter and stuff. Like, that's gross.
Then don't let them get on the counter. What?
Yeah, what?
And why are there so many juices? Also,
I don't know. I feel like meat's just juicy.
if it is, it usually comes with like the thing underneath to help absorb it.
Unless you get the chicken from Costco, it just comes in a
But
bag.
then, like, you also like
Yeah, it
cut
does.
meat on like what? Like, it should get cut in the air.
How? How does that work, Jasmine?
I don't know.
Just like
Figure it out.
Have that.
You
How would that
want the meat. Figure it out.
And you don't want juices everywhere, but you want to cut your chicken in the
But
air.
also, it doesn't even like you cut your chicken on a you cut your meat on your chopping board, and you put it in the dishwasher.
That's
The
gross.
dishwasher gets hot enough
That's gross.
that it kills off all your bacteria.
That's gross.
There's the same amount of that bacteria
Your
on your
salmonella.
freaking broccoli, brother.
Not salmonella.
Yes.
Niet.
Yes. Even
Niet.
salmonella.
Niet.
Yeah. That's
Only because
on
you're
a lot of
washing it with
veggies.
my broccoli.
Spinach and lettuce have salmonella.
Like, it's not supposed to happen, but
Where
cross-contamination
did-
happens.
But if it's that big of a deal, then don't cut your chicken. Like, just put it onto the pan and cook
She
it.
doesn't eat chicken.
I'm talking in general.
Then yeah, just cut your
You know
chicken
what?
once
I
it's done.
cannot wait until you have a kid and that kid becomes the
Give me chicken.
biggest meat eater ever.
Give me chicken.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, go
That's
to your
all you
aunt's house and get some.
No.
And so he's gonna be like, get back over there.
I don't cook, I just clean.
And that's why I got half a ring. Hello.
Oh my god. But if it really bothered you that much, and not Jazzer and you, but like a general you, like you could literally just throw it on the pan and cook it, then cut it up. Then it's cooked and you don't have to worry about it.
If it bothers you that much, you better not be eating nothing, because they found salmonella in peanut butter.
Probably 'cause
Yes.
there's chicken in there.
You know how many recalls they have to do on these products because they've been tested positive for some strand of bacteria that can be harmful to your body? Many. So many. Ice cream, E. coli.
I don't eat ice cream.
Yes, you do. Your ice dessert, whatever you want to call it. It's produced in the same factory that produces ice cream, therefore.
Your flavored water.
Whatever. Everyone eats something that gets processed in some way
Yes.
that you therefore are exposed to these things. Even if you're
Maybe
not
I should
eating
just
things
live
that
on
are
a
processed in
farm.
some way. Even then,
What'd you say?
she should just live on a farm.
Everything's fresh from the ground.
Jazzer,
The ground ain't very fresh.
wait, how do you think people just get sick throughout seasons? Because things pop up, even if you're clean. Things pop up.
Pop up.
Pop up.
Pop up.
Do they pop up? You're gonna have a farm, and you're still gonna get salmonella if you don't wash things.
Well, yeah, I wash my things.
Good job.
Just the same way you can get pneumonia when you're in the hospital, even though the hospital is supposed to be super clean.
No, they're not. Hospitals are the dirtiest place ever.
Supposed to be.
But they're not.
Supposed.
They're
to be.
sterile. I wouldn't necessarily count that as clean.
Isn't sterile?
Sterile doesn't mean clean. Then what does
The
it
air isn't sterile. The things might be sterile. The air is full of sickness.
You can't do anything about it.
You can smell it.
And
You can smell the sickness.
death.
Mm-hmm.
People
Mm-hmm.
do.
People do die. This is true.
Yeah, everyone ends up dying.
Ah!
Well, I remember.
But yeah.
It was a laugh.
Yeah. This was kind of an interesting episode.
Yeah.
This was all
This was
over
definitely the most 3 brain celly podcast episode we've had.
in a while. We've done it
Mhm.
before.
You're welcome.
We didn't talk about any of the things that you wanted to talk about other than what was the first thing we talked about? I can't remember.
Gift giving.
Gift giving. Well,
I don't remember what the other things were.
Me
rating.
neither.
Like,
Let
I
me
would
try
say
and
what?
remember.
talk about men's emotions.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh.
What was the other one I forgot?
That's
Yeah,
more
man,
than a
stop
1 minute
caring
combo.
about your football so much.
Seriously. It does
It's
not need
gonna
to
be
make
a
or break your
football.
day.
I feel like we mentioned this before, though.
Probably.
Maybe. Then shout out to that episode.
Wait, let's talk about our state fair, guys. We have to tell you about the amazing foods we ate.
Yes, we do. My two highlights of the state fair are the hula kalua pork and the raspberry lemonade from the Giggles place, whatever it was called. Giggles Camp Smoke. I don't know. Giggles.
What did we get there?
That was where the timber twists were.
Oh, that's right. You got a
raspberry lemonade, and it was delicious.
Gosh, what was my favorite thing? Honestly, that chai was phenomenal.
True. Beans and beignets. Shout out to the
to
coffee
and
and to the corn stand.
I also really like the lumpias. Those were good.
Sweet Martha cookies and the ice cream from the dairy barn.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody who got to join in on the Stampede that last Saturday night.
Yo.
You were part of what was quoted as
history.
Stampede. at the
Really?
state fair. Yes.
That did not feel like a stampede.
I got to witness a stampede. What's the definition of a stampede? Like,
I don't
I don't know.
know.
What else would you have called that?
A fleeing. I don't know. People were fleeing. A mass fleeing.
Okay.
It wasn't even mass. It was
a lot of people. You only saw half of it. There was people like on the back side of the building that you didn't see running.
Oh, true. You're right. No, that was speaking of which, those the pizza cheese curd tacos were surprisingly good.
Yes, please tell the story of how you got your pizza tacos or your cheese curd tacos.
You want me to talk about the stampede? Is what you're telling?
Yes, I want you to explain what happened when you got up to the cash register.
Buckle in. So, walked up. Well, waited in a long line first off, but we finally get up to the cash register, and as soon as we get up to the cash register, we see all these people start running, and we're like, "What the heck?" But I was like, "Whatever." And so I we had already ordered, but I was handing her the payment, and she took the payment, and she just sat there and stared at all these people running by. I mean, this had to have been a good 30 seconds to a minute. I mean, she's just sitting there staring at these people. And now I'm turning and I'm looking at these people and I see all these people running. And I'm like, what in the world is going on? There's about to be a gun that goes off, probably. Like, that's just what was going through my mind, okay? So now I'm looking at this woman like, come on, can you pay so we can get our tacos and head out?
Snack and run.
She finally turned back around. And we made the payment. We went to go get our tacos. We got our tacos pretty quickly. And I grabbed them and I said to Noah, my boyfriend, let's go. And I started jogging, not running, because I didn't think that was necessary at the time. And then Jazrin was sitting on the bench just outside the line. And I looked at Jazrin and I said, Jazrin, let's go. Now we're all jogging. We go to look for Sully and her boyfriend, who is waiting for the Sweet Martha cookies. And when I tell you it's not even a line. It is a crowd. It is a concert-sized crowd, is what it feels density-wise at the Sweet Martha stand.
Like, yeah, there was no there was no spot where you could tell this is where a line was forming.
No.
You just had to push into the crowd and see where you ended up.
People. Jazrin gets up on a bench and starts going, Soljan! Soljan!
I did not hear this. I hope you know.
We got no response. We got no response back.
In the meantime, I'm like, yo, should we call our other sister and her boyfriend who already walked away to go to their car, and our parents who had been there that day? And Jazrin's like, Soljan! And I'm like, Jazrin, let's just try to call her. So she starts calling her and her boyfriend. I'm over here calling our other sister and her boyfriend, and the service is trash. Not a single call is going through.
Won't ring. go through.
Literally not even ring. It would
Yeah.
not even ring. But somehow you managed to get a hold of Sully's boyfriend,
Mm-hmm.
and he was
I was
on.
able to get a hold of the non-iPhone users.
Yeah, I don't know how. I was not able to get a
I
hold
don't
of
either.
anybody. But all that to say, everything was fine. There was no shooting. It was true.
And we got our 3 buckets of Sweet Martha cookies.
Got our 3 buckets of cookies. I feel as though seeing what a bucket of Sweet Martha cookies looks like is so important, okay? To
Do you
understand
have it right next to you?
the what
No, she's gonna show like the
Oh, a
before.
picture.
Yeah.
this guys is what a bucket of Sweet Martha cookies looks like.
Toppling over on the sides. That's how it should look. Oh, yes. Yes.
They stack those things. You get more than a tray of cookies per bucket.
Mm-hmm.
It's worth it.
It's so worth it.
So
and they're
worth it.
gooey.
They're so good.
So good.
And the people are so nice.
They're so nice. That's so true.
True.
So, highly recommend. Unfortunately, the Minnesota State Fair is over this year, so you must wait a whole year. Sounds like a you problem, though.
Not a full year, just like 51
But I can't
weeks.
wait to go back.
Yeah. Honestly, I can't either. Like, I genuinely think it's something you wait all year for. And then it goes by so
Passively.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, passively. Like, you're not actively thinking about
That
it.
quesarata too. Ooh, that late night quesarata.
Oh,
Yum,
yo,
yum.
that was so good.
It
Like,
was so crunchy,
it
so
was-
crispy,
it
so
was.
juicy, so tender.
And it didn't taste like a case. I was expecting it to taste like a quesadilla, but it
And it
tasted
didn't. It was different.
it tasted so good. Oh my gosh. And it like hit. It was late night. And you know when you just want that late night snack, and that was a perfect one
Mm-hmm.
right there.
That's good.
Man.
How were your tofuego bites? I never heard about that.
They were very good. They're very
Yes.
They said they
She
weren't
got her tofu.
likes them that way.
They weren't crispy, crunchy, but you
No,
like
they
them
weren't
that way?
like a super crispy crunchy. No, yeah. They had a nice little
Shell?
crust to them, yeah, but not like a intense one.
We just need to park closer next time.
Or we
Or
could
at
take
least
a park and
remember where
ride.
we're
A park
parking.
and ride. Yeah.
I don't think I'd
Yeah,
want to
because
take a park and ride just because it gets like so jammed in there. It seems like
Yeah, it does. It gets
Yeah,
really
it
packed
does.
in there.
I don't mind the walking. Actually, back to the car. Just
No.
remember where we park next time would be all I'd say. That's all.
Okay, we didn't
We
went
didn't do
down
bad.
one wrong road and all we did was
Yeah, and then it got real sketchy real quick.
Oops.
But it was fine. We were fine, and we made it back.
You lived to
fine.
tell the tale.
I mean, we ate good food. We got sweatshirts. We did
We
it
lived.
all.
we did. We got to see the giant vegetables.
That's true.
Yes.
The gigantic pumpkins.
Mm-hmm. Got some honey lemonade, which was
Mhm.
surprisingly good.
Surprisingly good.
Yeah.
Just
It was,
wild coming from Tegan, who doesn't like honey. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't. But I'm getting better with it.
good
I've
job.
been putting it in my tea a lot, so.
Mhm.
But like I liked the lemonade because it made you pucker. It was like one of those like. It was sweet from the honey at first, and then it was like
Tart.
Yeah. Like fresh squeezed
But we
lemon.
need to go 2 days next year because we didn't get enough time with animals. So
We didn't get any time with animals. Yeah.
I wish there wasn't an admission fee because like
You're already spending so much.
yeah.
I know.
Then I would go way more. than
I mean,
just-
I bet everybody would.
Yeah, I think
Which
how
is
much more money
probably why
they
they
probably
have
actually.
But they probably need to keep it
Yeah, probably.
Somewhat
To a sta-
contained.
Yeah.
Right.
Because if it was just free admit, it would be rough.
Yeah, I feel like
It
that
already
just
is rough,
waste so
but-
many people.
I feel like $17 is a little excessive to get admission.
But it's 20 like once the fair starts. Is the thing.
And I don't know if it's rough
They're
because I feel like the Panda Fest that we went to, which was
That's
way more
true. Which is
underwhelming,
worse.
and
oh,
yeah,
Yeah.
was more, wasn't it?
It was like $15 or $20, I think.
that's right. No,
I
I
think
think
it was
it's more than
20
that.
or something like that. Yeah. With
I
tax
think it
or
was in the
something. Yeah.
20s. Yeah.
It was in the 20s. That's true. That's a good point. Yeah,
So,
okay.
like,
But here's the
it's
thing though, like with the
bad.
state fair, at least like I mean, whilst the state is making money from it, obviously lots of money, you also have to think about like all the people that have to get employed, like to take out the trash, to like, you know, restock stuff, like all these sorts of things, you know, and like you know, they have to pay these people. So I mean, the way I think about it is at least these people are getting at least $20 an hour because they best be getting one ticket's worth
You could hope that. I don't know, Desiree.
per hour. But yeah,
You can hope that. I honestly have no idea.
Might be like 17 or so, maybe.
I don't know. I feel like it's more
Minimum wage.
for like the people who work for the state fair, but I know like someone we played basketball with in high school like worked at one of the stands at the fair and was making a little over $25, and this was like what, 6
Maybe
7 years
they
ago.
do.
Okay. So
Well, you know, I forgot that people work there. It's just like all the food stands and everything, and so I'm like, oh, those are companies that are making money off of their own sales. State Fair's not paying them. If anything, they're probably paying State Fair to have a slot there.
Yes, they are.
And then I forget there's State Fair stands and the garbage people and people cleaning the bathrooms and
And the grandstand and stuff like that.
I mean the info desk people and like
I was getting there.
I mean,
a
no
lot of
doubt, like the
people.
judges for all the competitions, they have to pay them.
Do they?
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay.
To judge
Good
all the
job.
food, like the pies and the bread and all that stuff.
But even like all the animals,
Food would be my.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that too.
you know, there's judges for all them.
Too. Just kidding.
No, they
And they have to pay the winners, don't they? Like I think.
Yep. They
You
pay
get
the
something
winners.
for it.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah.
That's a good point. Okay. Yep. Now my $17 looks wimpy.
I don't know about wimpy, but it.
No, I mean,
Yeah. It's
I'm not
it's
even.
almost like the
I'm
more
not even
people that
paying
go, the less the ticket
to
fee.
work 1 hour with my $17.
correct.
Yeah, it feels wimpy.
Okay.
No complaints here.
Okay, that's good. But yeah, I mean, just to think about like the over 1 million people went, and if you just average everyone out to about $20 a piece,
Yeah.
that's a lot of money. A lot of money in 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
It's not even a full 2 weeks, is it? It's like a week and a half.
Yeah, it's like what,
It's
12,
12 days.
Yeah.
They should make it longer, like 3 weeks.
Bro, what?
That's too long.
No. Yeah, I think
Wow.
they do it for exactly the right amount of time so that you can never go too many times almost.
True.
Yeah.
That's true.
Because there's always something different happening every day, so there's
And
always
then it's
something to
like-
look forward to.
And since they know you're not going to go every single day, it's like you may go 2 days and you'll still be waiting for the next year.
Yeah.
True.
Like
True.
it keeps
Especially
you
when they add new
anticipating.
vendors and
Yeah.
new foods and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
On that note.
Yeah. Go watch Demon Slayer.
Yes, and go anticipate the next fair
Yes.
and what new vendors might be there.
Oh, that rhymed.
We'll
See
see
you
you
next time on episode 42.
Have a good weekend.
the 3 Brain Cells podcast. Thanks for surviving another episode of Chaos.
Don't forget to follow, comment, give us 5 stars, and share with your friends.
Or don't. You know us. We'll probably still be here talking anyways. Bye.
Bye.